Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived an elderly woman named Evelyn. With silver hair and a warm, wrinkled smile, she was a beloved figure in the community. Though age had taken its toll, Evelyn had been a dedicated nurse in her youth, and her spirit remained as vibrant as ever. Evelyn had a reputation for her compassionate care, an unwavering dedication to her patients. Despite her age, Evelyn had retained a remarkably graceful physique. Her hands, once skilled in administering medicines and dressing wounds, had not lost their gentle touch. Evelyn's days were spent making house calls, offering her healing touch to those in need. Her presence brought solace to the suffering and reassurance to their families. In the twilight of her life, Evelyn continued to be a source of inspiration. And so, in the small village, the legend of the elderly nurse with a heart of gold lived on, a testament to the enduring power of compassion. Eleanor, a spirited elderly woman with a love for the outdoors, cherished spending her weekends in the heart of nature. Her favorite retreat was a nearby park, where she often organized picnics with her friends. As they spread their blankets under the shade of tall trees, Eleanor felt a sense of serenity wash over her. The park was a canvas of colors and sounds, the rustling leaves, the cheerful chirping of birds, and the laughter of her friends creating a beautiful symphony of nature. The picnics were more than just a casual get-together. They were a celebration of friendship and the simple joys of life. Each picnic felt like a painting coming to life, with every brushstroke representing a shared story or a heartfelt laugh. The park became a sanctuary where the hustle and bustle of daily life faded away, and the art of togetherness flourished under the open sky. Eleanor's love for nature often found its way into her artwork. She painted scenes from these picnics, capturing the vibrant hues of the park, the intricate patterns of the leaves, and the delicate play of light. Once a dedicated police officer, Maria had spent most of her life in law enforcement, dedicated to maintaining order and upholding justice. After retiring, she yearned for a peaceful retreat, which led her to a picturesque seaside town. There, she acquired a cozy house overlooking the tranquil ocean, where she could savor the serenity of her days. In this idyllic coastal setting, Maria's path crossed with that of a remarkable woman. She had embraced retirement following the loss of her spouse. Yet, the passage of time had not eroded her natural beauty or zest for life. Maria possessed a captivating smile that could light up any room, and her warmth and charm were irresistible. Maria's days were filled with the joy of her newfound friendship. She and her new companion spent their days together by the beach, swapping tales of their careers and sharing stories about their children and grandchildren. Mary's heart remained as kind and loving as ever through the years. Once upon a time, nestled in a quaint countryside, there stood a magnificent villa, hidden away from the bustling world. At the heart of this splendid estate lived an elderly woman whose beauty was nothing short of extraordinary. Her name was Evelyn, and she was a living testament to the passage of time. With snow-white hair that cascaded like a waterfall down her back and eyes that sparkled like the stars in the night sky. Despite her years, Evelyn's skin bore no wrinkles, and her smile radiated warmth that could melt the iciest of hearts. Each morning, Evelyn would walk through her enchanting gardens, tending to the flowers she had lovingly cultivated over the years. As the sun dipped below the horizon each evening, Evelyn would sit on her porch, overlooking the picturesque landscape, and reflect on her remarkable life. Evelyn's story served as a reminder to all who met her that age could not diminish the radiance of a beautiful soul. Martha, a passionate runner, found solace in the rhythm of her breath and the beat of her heart as she jogged around the stadium. Running wasn't just a physical exercise, it was a meditative journey. The track became her sanctuary, a place where she could escape the chaos of daily life and dive into the depths of her own thoughts. With each lap, she felt a sense of accomplishment, a reminder that she could set a goal and achieve it through dedication and perseverance. The stadium was a witness to her progress, and the cheers from fellow runners became a motivating chorus, pushing her to go beyond her limits. Running in the stadium was more than a fitness routine. It was a metaphor for life. The curves of the track mirrored life's twists and turns, and the finish line symbolized her dreams and aspirations. The stadium was where she learned to pace herself, to find balance, and to celebrate the joy of crossing the finish line, both in the stadium and in life. Grace, a retired teacher, continued her journey of learning even after bidding farewell to the classroom. She enrolled in various courses, exploring new subjects and hobbies. She attended lectures, engaged in discussions, and shared her wisdom with fellow learners. Grace's story encourages us to never stop learning and to find joy in the pursuit of knowledge, regardless of age. She became a symbol of inspiration, not only for her peers, but also for younger generations. Grace showed that the hunger for knowledge could invigorate the soul, and the pursuit of learning could keep the mind sharp and vibrant, no matter how many years had passed. With each new course, Grace added a colorful thread to the tapestry of her life. She exemplified the essence of lifelong learning, demonstrating that every day was a chance to acquire wisdom and broaden one's horizons. Through her story, she inspired others to embark on their own intellectual journeys, embracing the infinite possibilities that education could offer. On a bustling subway, Anna, a septuagenarian, found herself sitting next to a stranger. The stranger was a young artist lost in thought, sketching on a worn-out canvas. Intrigued by his talent, Anna struck up a conversation. As they talked, she discovered his dreams and fears, a reflection of her own journey at that age. They parted ways at the station, but the encounter left a lasting impression. Anna's story is a reminder that connections, no matter how brief, can inspire and enrich our lives, transcending age and backgrounds. The subway ride was a brief yet profound journey into each other's worlds. Anna saw a reflection of her younger self in the artist's eyes, full of hope and aspirations. Their paths had crossed for a reason, and the encounter had rekindled a sense of purpose within her. Anna was reminded that life was a beautiful tapestry of connections, and even as the years passed, the ability to inspire and be inspired remained a timeless gift. Elizabeth, a retiree in her 60s, eagerly awaited the arrival of summer each year. The warm embrace of the sun brought with it a sense of youthful adventure. She would pack her bags and set off on road trips, exploring new places and reliving the spontaneity of her youth. The beauty of summer lay not only in the vibrant landscapes, but also in the memories created and the people she met along the way. Summer was a time for Elizabeth to cast aside routine and dive headfirst into the unknown. Whether hiking through scenic trails or simply basking in the golden hues of the setting sun, she felt a renewed sense of freedom and wonder. Elizabeth's story is a reminder that age should never be a barrier to embracing the spirit of summer, a season that awakens the soul to the joys of life. With the wind in her hair and the sun on her skin, Elizabeth set out on a new adventure. The open road beckoned, promising excitement and discovery. Margaret, a weary retiree in need of a break, decided to escape the stresses of daily life by chartering a yacht. As the yacht set sail, leaving the bustling harbor behind, Margaret felt a sense of liberation. The vast expanse of the open sea stretched before her, and the gentle rocking of the yacht seemed to lull her worries to sleep. She found solace in the rhythm of the waves and the soothing sound of seagulls in the distance. The yacht became a haven of relaxation, a place where the worries of appointments and chores seemed like a distant memory. Margaret could finally breathe and rediscover the tranquility that had been missing from her life. With each passing wave, Margaret felt rejuvenated, and the stress seemed to melt away. She sat on the deck, embraced by the sea breeze, and realized that sometimes all it took to find peace was to set sail into the unknown. The yacht had become a vessel of not only travel, but also of healing, and Margaret returned to land with a renewed spirit and a heart full of gratitude.